My taste in music is quite eclectic. So I listen to your Patti LaBelle, your Stevie Wonder, your Yolanda Adams, your Eunice Njeri, Christina Shusho, Bob Marley, Willie Nelson, you name them. Everybody, really. I love music like that. And the reason I like to listen to different genres of music is because I feel like music is the only thing that can set you straight if, say, you are having an off day. At least it does that for me. Can you imagine you've had a tiff with your boss and then you get into your car and then if you like jazz, you hear you start smiling, you're like, it's not so bad. And yeah, so that's why I love music. The reason I'm telling you about songs, so there's a group I really like. They're called Les Wanyika. And Les Wanyika sang a song called Nilipi la Ajabu. If you're a non-Swahili speaker, Nilipi la Ajabu should loosely translate to what's the big deal. Did I get that right? If you're a translator or Mkalimani, suit yourself on the comment section. But yeah, it should mean just about that. What's the big deal? So in the song, the singer sings, what's the big deal that I've lost my car? What's the big deal that I've been fired? What's the big deal that I've fallen out with my friend or my wife decided to leave me for another man? And he's done it really well. They've done it really well in a very poetic way. If you have YouTube, go take a listen. I love it. Also, maybe you could try and seek a translated version. I don't know if they have. But it's a beautiful song. My name is Eric, and this is Eric Stories, by the way. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me. I want us to talk about the difficulties we've faced in the past 2 years at least, corporately and even individually, all right? Because sometimes not everybody has had it rough. Some people have had it easy. You know, I see people chasing summer when it's cold in their region and so on and so forth. But during the pandemic, going 2 years now, it's been tough. It has been. I mean, you're sitting on your desk. Yes, you still have the job, but every time you get a pop-up on your inbox, you're thinking it's a CEO who sent another list of people who are supposed to be terminated from the company, right? Or here you go to the little girl's room with your kit, then it turns double red and you're excited, but also panicking because you're thinking, oh my God, is it going to be the 9th miscarriage? Or here you are praying that the supervisor does not see you, so you just get somehow to sit your finals because you've not paid for your school fees. And so life is like that. All of us have some sort of a challenge. But then, why I began to think like this, today in the morning I woke up and I was praying. It's a habit of mine. When I wake up in the morning, I say a quick prayer and then I go about my day. And so in my prayer, I was trying to tell God to hasten, to harakisha. Just hasten about these few things. God, please. God, hello, God. So that's sort of how my prayer was going. I was just like, God, please, hurry. But when I finished that prayer and I opened my bedroom door and I was looking at my living room and I almost choked. I was just like, oh my goodness. Everything in this space, I know it might not be a big deal for you, but everything in this space was once a prayer for me. And yes, I've been grateful, but it didn't hit me as it hit me today, that actually it's very unfair to even doubt God. If you follow me on Twitter at around 7 o'clock, I think I put out a tweet and I said, we only doubt God when we don't remember the things He's already done. And I believe that 100%. If you don't believe in a deity, I'm sorry, I don't know what to make references to for you. But yes, so at least God works for me, so I'll speak from that standpoint. So I was thinking about everything, really, everything. From how once upon a time, I had an empty space and I was praying that, oh God, please, a couch. And then my floor was so cold once and I was saying, God, a carpet. And all those things became a reality so much that I got used to them that I was now almost hurrying for another set of requirements to be met. Okay? Not to downplay your problem. I'm sure maybe you've had a couch all your life and it's not been something you've had to sit and pray about. But whatever it is you're worried about, be it being fired, be it your wife leaving you because of your inconsistency with paying bills, be it the terrible, terrible, terrible difficulty with trying to conceive a child, I just thought that even as I was reminded today, to remind you as well that sometimes we think we have control and we have life figured out, but we actually don't. And as Les Wanyika said, what is the big deal, right? So you've been fired, all right? Your name is in the list, you're being terminated. It's there. You've taken a screenshot, sent it to your mom in the village and all of your relations, and your wife has even cried on the phone. It's there. So what's the big deal? Is that really going to be the end of the world? Can it be? Really? If we flip it a little, do you think you're the first person this has happened to? It's painful. It's painful. I'm not taking that away from you. It's very painful. And like me in the morning, you're just telling God, please, God, just have one child then and shut my womb. Just shut my womb. Just one child, God, please. All right? Not to say you might never answer. All I am saying is, when you take your focus from the challenge, and yes, there are many challenges, and you remember, if you remember that it's actually disingenuous to be distrustful of the process and God, if you remember that there are once things you prayed about that He answered, if you just sat down, you know that song, the count you're blessing them one by one and see what the Lord has done? If you just sat down, do you remember how your degree was a challenge and how the village had to come together and your mother sold the only cows she had? Do you also remember how you could barely make $1 for your wedding and your friends came through for you and you had the most fantabulous wedding? How about when you needed to fly out of the country and you didn't have $1 to your name, and yes, you went to the UK and studied and came back and now you have a law firm? Do you remember how you could not go for an interview because you couldn't even put together a shirt and a tie and you got the job? So who was holding things together before the job now that you want to kill yourself about the job? Who? All right? So I felt quite a sigh of relief after I made this shift of mind from a place of, oh my God, hurry, 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 to, oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but sure as hell I'm not where I used to be. And I think that's important. That's very important. So yes, the problem will be there tomorrow. Yes, on Wednesday next week you'll still be fired. And yes, you might still not get a job for another 15 months. Yes, that might be the truth. The truth is your wife might have to hold you down for a bunch of months or even years. But guess what? There is hope. There is hope. If it takes 2 years, the third year's story will be different. All right? Yes, it's been painful, and yes, it's been so many miscarriages, and you're losing your mind, and it's so tough. But maybe this attempt will be a baby. All right? And yes, you've gone for so many interviews and it's been so difficult and you can't remember the last time you cracked a smile. All right? And you always have to go check your emails near some office where you once had your passport put in, all right? Pretending to be coming in for a meeting just so you can access internet. Yes. But that's not the end of the story. That's not the end of the story. So I thought to encourage us, you and me both, and just to hopefully say that you need to hold on. We don't own ourselves, all right? Our parents don't own us. Our wives and husbands don't own us. We are owned by a higher power, a God, who is deeply concerned about the things that concerns us, okay? And so while you may not feel like he cares, or like your sister and brother and mother don't care, or even your husband doesn't care, whatever it is you're going through, just hold on, hold on, hold on. And while holding on, I pray that you remember the things that were once a prayer, that were answered. Okay? I feel like passing a basket to ask for an offering. But really, that I felt like I should put that out there. So no matter how difficult it seems, there's another side to this story. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Nothing lasts forever. Even death will die someday. Yes, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. So I wish you well. I wish you God. Let's speak some more. My name is Eric. You take care. Good evening.